And it's podcast time. We've managed to do it. We're here. It is November 25th. We've survived the great food holiday of this year. Um, and
Survive is a term, but we can use.
one of us
Uh,
just woke up. The other one's been up for over like 20 hours. And, homework. You have homework this episode. Comment on our social medias and let us know which one you think is which. Who's been up for 20 hours and who just woke up based on our voices? The answer might surprise you.
right.
Oh, welcome to the
We
show. Here we are once again to ramble on and vamp for about 30 minutes, and then I really want to get that level of fame where there's that one guy that comments like every episode, and he hits them with the timestamp, and then it just says this is where they stop faffing about like assholes and start the fucking show. That's the level of fame I aspire, where it's like I got that one guy. I got him. I'm in his head rent free. Every episode, he clicks it and he knows. He just knows. He's like, oh, I bet they're gonna bullshit and talk about some fucking stupid dumb shit for 30 minutes, and then they'll actually start the fucking show. And he listens the entire thing through just so he has that exact timestamp. That's the level of fame I want, and I feel like that's a very obtainable goal. I feel like I'm really not asking for a lot. I just want that one guy who can't let it go and to be like, why won't they just do what I want?
No. Never.
Yeah.
You chose this life, my buddy. You're in the hell of your own making. I don't know
Right?
what to
Yeah,
tell you.
exactly. Oh, those are like some of my favorite comments on like Illuminati stuff, where it's like, here's where they stop being cocksuckers and do the show, and I'm like, what show do you think you're listening to? Have you listened to us? How have you listened to a single fucking piece of content any of these three men has ever made, let alone Illuminati, and thought that they're just gonna get right down to brass tacks at any
Oh
goddamn
God,
moment?
never. It takes like forever because they have to get through everything out of the way, and then they're like, "Okay, let's start."
Look,
Actually, hold on.
you're not a what is it? Content creator? You're not a content
Yeah,
creator if you don't randomly go off on some fucking dumb pointless tangent in everything you've ever made. That's the hallmark of a true content
content
creator.
create.
It's not about the algorithm numbers or whatever. It's about how easily you can just faff about for 30 minutes. Oh my
And
god.
we're definitely
Welcome to
doing
Only in
it.
Early Access. It's a podcast. It comes out once a month because that's the only time we care to do it once a month. I don't think we could commit to more than once a month. We're too
No, we
busy.
cannot.
I'm too busy playing everything that I miss playing now that I have a PS5. I have like become a casual completionist. I've completed a game like casually, like gone from start to finish of the story, hit the credits every week since I got the PS5.
Wow.
Because I got the PS5, Alan Wake 2 launch week, beat it in a week. Next week, I did God of War Ragnarok. The week after that, this week right here, just hit credits on Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Oh damn.
Still got to do the Yuffie DLC. Gonna do that.
Yep.
And I'm now right back. I am now further than I was on Ghost of Tsushima at launch for PS4 on PS5 now.
You are
dude,
really
I
working
dude,
it,
I am going
Jesus.
through these games like no tomorrow. And hey, January, Last of Us Part 2 gets the PS5 remaster. I'll be doing that there. Yo, it's getting a roguelike mode. I'm amped for that. Anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves. We gotta start with but it's the list. Everybody's favorite segment. I want just throwing this out there, universe. Maybe next year have somebody comment. I hate the fucking list. They do this every episode. He never crosses anything off the list. What's the point of this? He's never gonna do any of this shit. Why do they keep doing this? Nobody likes this. Oh.
And that's why we like doing it.
All right, here we go. The list.
hmm
Did you play Persona 5 Strikers yet?
No,
Okay. Did you watch Cowboy Bebop yet?
no,
Did you play Horizon Zero Dawn yet?
no,
Did you watch Moon Knight yet?
no,
Did you watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier yet?
no,
Did you watch Loki season 1 and now Amendum season 2
no,
yet? No. Okay, great. All right. Did you watch Batman Beyond yet?
no,
Did you watch Werewolf by Night yet?
no,
Did you watch Rings of Power yet?
no.
All right, there we go. List continues. Join us next month for the list again. The fan favorite bit.
What I want them to do is basically try to figure out, all right, when is he gonna actually do anything on the list? Like, have like a bet going on. It's like, all right, I bet like in next year by July he might actually get Moon Knight or
Oh
he'll
my
get this.
god. Right? Oh god. The
Ooh,
list
ooh,
the list is a very strong bit. Oh my
it is
god,
the
it's very
best
good.
bit.
Oh boy. So I've been playing a lot of
Mm-hmm.
stuff. um I've been playing a lot of. There's a lot going on this month. The Game Award nominations have been put out. Have you taken a look at it?
Not
We're gonna look at it
really.
on this episode. We're gonna look at it like
Oh,
live, I guess, or whatever the fuck
oh
the
my
term for that
God.
would be.
Okay.
We're gonna go through
Yeah.
it and we're gonna talk about why some of these nominations are absolutely crack a poopy nonsense, and then some of them deserve to be nominated, but I'm not sure that genre means what you think it means. And
All right.
then
Okay. Pull it up. Pull it up.
and
Pull it up.
then I have a surprise homework for us
Oh
going
God.
into next month's episode, but spoilers, we'll get there. Okay, so go to thegameawards.com, or I'm
Go.
assuming that's what the website's called. I don't
The
actually
game.
know.
The
It better fucking
GameAwards.com
be.
slash. I'm gonna do
Nah, you
start
know what? Jeff
voting.
Keighley's definitely a .org kind of guy.
No, he's a .com. You think he does this stuff for like the charity of games? No, my man. There
Alright, here we go.
wouldn't be
Alright, hang on.
this card if
Oh,
there
you
were.
got a little robot there. Oh boy. Discord.
Jeff Keighley would not be doing this out of the goodness of his heart.
Alright, here we go. So, I'm looking at the Game Awards right now. And for Game of the Year, the nominees are Alan Wake 2, you goddamn right. Baldur's Gate 3, yeah, I saw that one coming. Spider-Man 2, don't really know why that's up there, gotta be honest, that's my hot take. Resident Evil 4, yeah, alright. I kind of feel like it shouldn't be up there because, like, Resident Evil 4 is so fucking beloved. Of course the remake's gonna be fucking nearly a perfect game, like, come on. That's not, like, impressive, that's the expected thing Resident Evil 4 should do. Like, I don't know. And then Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which I didn't even know was out. And
Yeah, no,
then
it's out in
another Legend
October.
of
I thought,
Zelda
yeah.
game.
Yeah. Tears
So,
of the Kingdom.
in my opinion, there's only really two worth talking about here in terms of, like, which deserves Game of the Year. And that's Alan Wake 2 and Baldur's Gate 3. And I'm gonna give it to Alan Wake 2.
I'm gonna give it a Baldur's Gate 3. Because I haven't played Alan Wake 2, so
That's
that's
fair. I've played both. I've beaten Alan Wake 2. I haven't even beaten story once on Baldur's Gate 3. I'm still in Act 1 on all of my characters. Game's fantastic though. But I think that we've had very good games like Baldur's Gate, although Baldur's Gate is the best at them in my opinion. I think Alan Wake 2 genuinely stands out as like an incredibly unique, vivid, fucked up experience even in that genre that it sits in. I think it quite easily stands out more than I think Baldur's Gate 3 stands out in its genre. So that's why I have to give it to Alan Wake 2. But I would be
Gotcha.
happy with either of those. I'm going to be real annoyed if anything else gets it. That's all I'm going to say on that.
All right, here's my question for you. What other game would you put in there for Game of the Year nominee? and you
Ooh.
can remove one of the nominees and
Yeah, okay,
replace
okay. We'll
them.
do this for each one. Okay, yeah, yeah. Hmm. Um. Honestly, Dredge. Dredge is really good, dude. People should play Dredge. It's really good. Indie games deserve Game of the Year too, okay?
No, yeah, no, definitely.
That's my. What would you
Yeah.
put up there? And I guess if I was taking anything out,
Uh,
fucking Zelda and Mario, get that shit out of here.
I probably
I'm
would keep
such a
the.
Nintendo hater now.
Yeah,
I used
yeah,
to be like,
see
yo,
it.
GameCube was the littest shit ever, and then the moment the GameCube era was over, Nintendo basically died that night to me. And has
You know
and the
actually,
Switch era is like my arch nemesis. I can't fucking stand the Switch era. I
you,
hate the Switch
you
era.
know what happened to you, Stella? You got old. You
You know what?
got
You know what
old.
happened? Nintendo never made anything interesting after Pikmin. That's it. Splatoon's not
That's
that
it.
good. Spoilers. Sorry, kids. Zelda is the
Okay.
same game for 10 years, and then they make a new one, and everybody's like, oh, but look how crazy Breath of the Wild is. And I'm like, okay, yeah, okay, so this is cool. It'll stand out, even though I don't like it. But what if they just do this now for 10 years? And, here's Breath of the Wild too. I mean, Tears of the Kingdom. Every Zelda game is now that for 10 years. And then they'll change it again and be praised as if they did anything. Also, the plot of every single game is exactly the same. No one cares. Bro, platformers? Mario? Really? Bro, every Mario game's the same. You just throw in a couple wazoos and ha-has and little gimmicks. Nobody gives a fuck about that shit. That's not Game of the Year. Like, indie games have platformers on par with Mario. Like, why is that up there?
I think
And
it's just because there was a lot of stuff that they did like so incredibly like interesting apparently that's why like they were given.
I don't know. I think those are
Yeah,
wasted
that's at least
spots.
what I heard. I haven't
Okay,
like
you're
actually played
real.
it, but that's
The
from.
robotiness, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't like
I
it.
don't
I don't
like
like
it.
it either.
I'm not a
They
fan of
just
it.
lower my gains, honestly. Just
I guess. I don't know why yours is all robot-y sometimes. Yeah, we'll
I'm hoping to
definitely.
do this the right way.
Oh God.
Is that worse?
Well, you sound different. You're better. It was a little worse for a second. We'll see how it goes. Uh,
Okay. Yeah. Let's see.
fun fact: do you have any of those other things currently installed, voice chat wise, just in case we have to abort Discord?
No, but I can install them right now.
Okay. Fucking. We'll
Let me
do.
let me download TeamSpeak because I feel
Yeah,
like
that's
that's
the
gonna be the easier
one.
one.
I feel like that's the one. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Just fucking need to slap like a technical difficulties song in here right now. Technical difficulties. Yeah, we're gonna be switching to TeamSpeak. You're a real
Okay,
robot.
let me get it.
Discord is like, no, the podcast is growing too strong. I have to shut it down. And
Fuck you, Discord.
guess what, Discord? Eat a dick. Oh God, I'm kind of like mega like what the oh God, this is like okay, Jesus Christ. It's like asking me all these questions. TeamSpeak, I don't care. Just slap it on my computer. Okay, launching TeamSpeak.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna pause the podcast here.
Yeah.
But that was such a good intro.
Fuck! Why is everything so difficult? Technical difficulties. Nobody knows what happened. We just kind of like maybe we sound different. Sorry, we're on Skype now. Ah!
Yeah, no, it's oh boy.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. So I said I would put Dredge as my game of the year choice to put in there. What would you put, and what would you take out? And I
I'm
would
tr-
drop the Mario probably most out of everything. I would think I would drop the Mario.
thing because I don't know how many. I'm trying to look at all the games that have come out this year that I've actually played.
Right?
because Street Fighter 6 came out, but I don't know if I put that as like game of the year.
A fighting game is game of the year. This guy.
That's what I'm
This
saying. I'm like, I
this
don't think
guy. Has that
I
ever
don't think I'll
happened?
put.
I don't think that's ever happened.
No, never. It probably never will.
Oh.
Oh, you know what?
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
it was been a while, but yeah. System Shock, the
Oh
remake
yeah,
came
yeah. I
out,
remember you saying that was pretty good.
and so
Okay.
did Dead Space. Okay, fuck. I'm gonna if I had to pick between Dead Space or System Shock.
Ooh. Choose carefully.
I'm gonna go with Dead Space. Like they're like super close. Like they're
All right, Dead
really,
Space. That's
really
for real.
close.
I've watched a playthrough of the new one. It's pretty fucking good.
I love it.
All
And
right.
I'm gonna probably switch it out for the Zelda one. That's gonna
Yeah,
be
fuck
hot.
Nintendo. Big Nintendo hater energy.
Get out of here.
More like Nintendo don't.
Oh my god.
Got
I'm
him.
Sega.
Oh my god, shout out to the OG console war. Uh, more like Nintendo.
And don't.
Don't. Got him. Oh my god. Okay, so that's game of the year. That's game of the year. This is a podcast. This isn't off the rails one already. Next category.
Game direction.
Best game direction for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Okay, this is literally the same 5 games. So here's what I'm gonna do. Mario, no. Zelda, no. Spider-Man, no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Baldur's Gate 3 does not deserve this over Alan Wake 2. You don't know this because Alan Wake 2, you haven't played it. All Baldur's Gate 3 is doing is just doing what's already been established as like how you would do a D&D game. They're just doing it really well. It's not anything new. It's pretty much what they did in Divinity Original Sin 2, except with more time and money. It's not that it's bad. It's really great. But it's not really innovating in any way. It's just doing the established how do you make a D&D game. It's just doing that better than everyone else. Whereas, let me tell you about Alan Wake 2. Remedy knows how to innovate. Remedy is... There's some fucked up goddamn shit going on in Alan Wake 2, okay? It's definitely Alan Wake 2. And I don't think I have anything else I would replace there. Like, it's just Alan Wake 2 is the game to win that award to me.
Yeah, I just put I'm giving Baldur's Gate because again I haven't really played Alan Wake 2.
For sure.
But like I don't know, like at least the direction that they've done this was so well done that it kind of felt like almost not necessarily revival, but more of a like a standardization of what is a good way to bring in, like almost like if this like baby's first D&D, like, and I think that's like a pretty solid like.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's what
good,
a lot of people are calling it. That baby's first D&D.
And I think that's like pretty amazing because D&D tends to be something where like people want to get into and then they try to get into it and it's just kind of overwhelming. But this did it pretty well. Like.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely the most approachable version of D&D as a video game I think we've ever had.
Yeah.
Alright, so
as far as like if I were to try to replace something, I honestly don't know. I don't know if there's really anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't really futz with it. I'm happy giving my vote to Alan Wake 2 there, and I don't think I've played anything that I would this year that I would put up against it for that. So the next one, we at least have 2 new games in this one, and then 3 of the same returning ones. Best narrative for outstanding storytelling, narrative development in a game. This is actually hard for me because from what I've played of BG3, the narrative is fucking immaculate because Larian. But Alan Wake 2 is literally a game about a writer. It doesn't get more narrative than that. Like, Alan Wake 2 involves, like, time travel, alternate dimensions. It's the game that officially, like, solidifies the Remedyverse for real, because, like, to really understand Alan Wake 2, hey, hope you played Alan Wake like fucking yesterday, buddy, and its DLC, and Quantum Break, and Control's DLC. You should have played that all yesterday before you started playing Alan Wake 2. Like, in terms of narrative, I feel like, again, I gotta give it to Alan Wake 2. The only other interesting one here is Cyberpunk, which I've heard good things about,
Yeah.
story-wise, and I hear it's even better now. It's on my list to pick up eventually, but I haven't ever played it, so I can't really... Um, I don't think Spider-Man deserves it, and I don't think Final Fantasy 16 deserves it.
I have no idea how those went. Narrative wise, I know 16 had some interesting stuff going on like towards the end, but like apart from that, honestly, I have no clue. I honestly kind of wish I could have played Yakuza, the man who erased his name.
Hmm.
But I didn't get to because that one honestly kind of looked interesting on terms of like what they were trying to do, at least gameplay wise and maybe narrative wise, since it's supposed to sort of like set up um, Yakuza 8 or Infinite Wealth, as they say.
Yeah.
But narrative wise, um,
What would you? Yeah. What would you
like
put in here? What would you
I
take
know it's
out,
gonna
and what
be
would you put
weird, but it's
in?
gonna be it's um uh the
Mm-hmm.
no, but that's just more sound design. Because I was thinking, El Paso elsewhere, but
Okay.
I think because I again the voice acting in that one was superb, um, and I think the storytelling of it, even though like because it is just through cutscenes, but like it's almost enhanced once you get through
Mm-hmm.
those audio logs and stuff that kind of really more paint the picture of it just if you were just to play through it normally like you would get what's happening, and I
Right.
honestly think like the things that it's trying to talk about kind of still is really good, um but I think the side stuff that happens in tandem with that game I think just really elevates, like,
Okay.
it's just yeah. So that's why I'm like, I kind of want to put El Paso elsewhere, but maybe that's just me being too hyped for that game.
Hey, that somebody's got to be hyped for it.
And if I were to replace something, I guess Spider Man. I don't
Get out of here, Spooder man. Ain't nobody won nothing. Um, Honestly, I don't have anything I can throw up against Alan Wake for best narrative. Like, it needs to go to Alan Wake. It's not even a question. Come on. Did you know he's a writer?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. So next is best art direction.
Sure. Oh,
Alan Wake is in there again. It deserves it. It's Remedy knows how to make some art, especially after Control. I will say, just to put this in perspective, Alan Wake 2 is the only survival horror game I have ever played where I have been jump scared because I got distracted by how pretty the world was.
damn.
Because how dare you, Remedy? How dare you make a spooky sunset forest? It's supposed to be spooky colors. Fuck off with this. It's making me feel comfortable, and then bad things happen, and I was tricked by the happy colors. That's not how that's supposed to work. You beautiful Hi-Fi Rush, I think, deserves
I
it.
yeah.
And then I don't think any of the other three are even worth mentioning.
Yeah, I like Liza P is the only one I played out of here.
See,
But
Liza
yeah,
P to me doesn't deserve it
seeing
because Liza P's entire art style is clearly existing because Bloodborne existed.
yeah, that's why I was like, I think at least art direction wise, I think it really deserves to Hi-Fi Rush. Like that's for me, and I don't really think of anything else right now that would
I'm trying to
compete
think
with it.
anything I played this year that I would put up against that. Yeah, I mean, Baldur's Gate 3 looks fantastic. I think it's a visually compelling game, but I'm not sure I would put it up there. I do think Dredge looks awfully pretty. Like it's genuinely like a beautiful fucking indie game. But I'm
Yeah,
not sure I would put it up there. Like Alan Wake 2 does the things to survival horror aesthetically that Control did the entire fucking game. Like really tips the standards and expectations on their head, and like Control was fucking gorgeous, and Alan Wake 2 makes Control kind of look ugly.
What about Lords of the Fallen?
Ooh, that's right. Yeah, I've played very little of that because I got wrapped up in other shit. But it's fucking gorgeous. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna change mine. If I would take out probably the Mario or Zelda. I would remove both those. I would remove all three: Lies of Peace, Super Mario, Legend of Zelda, whatever, and I would just put in Dredge and Lords of the Fallen against Hi-Fi Rush and Alan Wake 2, and then I'd let the blood sport begin.
Yeah.
So that's my best art direction.
Okay.
All right. Next up, we've got best score in music. Ooh, and it is
Ooh.
Zelda, Hi-Fi Rush, Final Fantasy, uh, Baldur's Gate 3, and Alan Wake 2. I feel honestly, BG3. BG3 is fucking just main menu music goes so fucking hard. You know what the last. Hey, let me put this in perspective for the audience at home. You want to know how hard BG3's menu music goes? It goes as hard as Elden Ring's menu music goes. Which is really, it's that soundtrack. I listened to the Baldur's Gate 3 soundtrack like on repeat for hours at a time. It's fantastic.
God, I'll probably give it to BG3 as
And
well. And
I feel like
what's
Final Fantasy in this category is kind of a cheap shot because it's like, okay, but like every Final Fantasy has perfect music. That's like the shtick of Final Fantasy as a franchise. Even when the game is not well received, you know what everyone says? Yeah, the music was great, the story just sucked.
yeah,
Sometimes it be like that. It's a fucking Square Enix game. It fucking has they have like their own goddamn orchestra at this point. That's not even
yeah.
fair. Like
Here's one that I would. Okay, it's weird, but again, I have to
mm,
go with this one again. Switch out Zelda, but I honestly kind of really digged the El Paso Elsewhere
yeah,
music a
yeah,
lot,
for sure. Okay.
but BG3 definitely does. I think have to take
I
this
would.
one,
Oh,
and
you know what? I
especially
got. Hang on. I got to switch out one that actually kind of honestly competes a little with BG3, but I think I still would give it to BG3. I want to put Diablo 4 there in place of Zelda. Diablo 4's soundtrack is fucking incredible. Are you kidding me? Like, the Daughter of Hatred song alone just goes so hard. Like, that shit hit right as the boss fight hit phase 2. Yo, I was ready. I was like, yo, let's fucking go. This
I
shit's the most hype fucking sound ever. It's doing that, like, God, what is that show called? That, like, Ghost in the Shell, like, child choir thing at one point where it's like, ah, fuck off with this.
God. Oh, actually, and even one that I would add, um, is if only like if they at least had more time to put into it, especially because it came out so late. But Payday 3 actually does have pretty good music
Oh,
for
okay.
like the
Okay.
heists and everything. Like I don't think it's still to the height that it got to Payday 2, but like again, Payday 2 has 10 years of music played through it. So I think
Mm,
we'll in time we'll
okay.
see more Payday 3, but from what like at least just from what is out right now, like that's pretty good. Like it's pretty good. Um but yeah, I mean also BG3 has basically like a Disney villain song, so like
Okay.
that also wins.
Yeah. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. All right. So then the next category is
Best
deal with
audio
best
design.
audio
Oh
design.
fuck.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think I've ever played a game that utilizes 3D audio the way Alan Wake 2 does. To the point where there were moments in this game with what it was doing with the audio that I had to like pause the game and put my controller down because I was like getting too much anxiety because it was just the most like god awful fucking sounds I've ever heard in my life. Like, genuinely, I was uncomfortable to the point where, like, I had to go, like, make a coffee, smoke a bowl, and just, like, sit outside for 20 minutes and watch the sunset. Because I was, like, freaking. I was, like, actually almost having a panic attack because of the fucking, like, god horrific fucked up sounds I was hearing when I was walking through the Bloodwoods. And I was like, I can't deal with this right now. My mental health is not good enough on a day-to-day basis to deal with this segment of the game right now.
Having seen what the options are, as much as I want to give it to Dead Space, understanding that Hi-Fi Rush basically is like a rhythm fighter, but the fact that like it's one of those like brawlers as well, and having the hits and everything hit to the rhythm seems like such a hard thing to do in sound design, and the fact that they nailed it is probably like the reason I would give it to them. It would really be between them and Dead Space, but I'm gonna have to give it to Hi-Fi Rush on this one.
Fair enough, fair
I
enough.
like it's really hard to be able like Devil May Cry 5 has some of the best music as fighting, but like most of the design when it comes to that music and all the hits and everything and like the badass like it's good, but then having to then be like, all right, but all the music has to be in tandem with the hits, and like all of that, and that just becomes like to the rhythm of like the fight. So it just becomes a slightly bit
Yeah,
hard.
no, I've heard it's very
So
good.
just the fact that they did that is just amazing.
Fair enough. I don't have anything to like substitute into this category, so I just kind of moved on.
I think yeah.
The next one, voice actor performances. We got
Oh
Ben
boy.
Starr for Clive. We got Cameron Monaghan for Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Actually did really well there. Idris Elba for the Cyberpunk DLC. I'm sure it's good. He's Idris Elba. I don't know. I haven't played the game. We got Melanie LeBird for Alan Wake 2. She's Saga Anderson.
Okay.
Fucking incredible performance in that game by her. Neil Newbon is Baldur's Gate 3 for Asterion, and then Yuri Lowenthal for Peter Parker and Spider-Man 2.
Okay, here's the thing. I have to give it to Neil Newbon just because there is that one video. I'll find it for you, which maybe you've seen it as well. It's the one where basically like what happens when you revive Asterion after he
Dropping
gets...
a church on top of him? Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, it's good.
That is
it's
just...
Good. I'm gonna give it to Melanie LeBird. That
But,
was my like
fair.
choice before I even saw this category, because that performance like is really well fucking done, and like really like it's good the entire time, and then just fucking slams it home in the last like 4 chapters of Saga's story. Like just some gut wrenching fucked up shit happens, and she just fucking sells the moment.
If I were to replace someone here, it would probably be maybe Yuri from Spider-Man, and I would actually give it to... Oh, I have to look up what the...
I wouldn't replace anyone, because my second choice would honestly be Cameron Monaghan, because I think he really brought like Cal to life in a way better way than we got in the first game, and like made him genuinely an interesting and compelling character throughout the second game. Like genuinely really sold me on this character to the point where I'm like looking forward to the end of that trilogy game.
I'm so here we go. Xavier Nelson Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Is the what's it called, the narrator, director, and writer of Strange Scaffold. And they're the ones that did El Paso Elsewhere.
Ah, okay.
But like the main, like again for like the main character, like his lines and everything were solid. Like they were really good. And that's why I kind of want to give him like a nominee in there, because it's really fantastic.
Gotcha. Next up is innovation and accessibility. I kind of don't really have a pick for this one, because I don't feel like from the only one of these I've played is Diablo 4, and I don't feel like it's like accessibility options are like crazy good or like innovative. They're not bad, they're just kind of par standard, and I have no knowledge of anyone else's accessibility options.
Street Fighter 6 is for me because of the fact that you have the modern style of
Yeah,
play.
I guess that's what I would have to do, is the 2 different like setups there. Yeah, I guess that's the only one I could pick too, is no, that's right.
And
That's kind of
that,
it there then.
The offline mode has a dynamic one as well, where you just press buttons and the game sort of plays for you. So that way, like if you're giving it to like your little brother or sister or cousin, and they just pressing buttons, like they can play without like having to. So like that's also really cool. But like professional side wise, for fighting game players who are like actually trying to compete, like they have a whole entire accessibility when it comes to training, when it comes to like frame data
Right,
and
got
everything.
you. Okay,
So
that
it's
yeah,
just
it sounds like it's Street Fighter 6 hands down
yeah,
then.
Street Fighter Six definitely from
Next is games for Impact. I gotta be honest, I don't know what half these are, and I've played none of them. In fact, the only one I've even heard of is Goodbye Volcano High.
I've actually heard of Chia because that's the one where it's like the little girl and like she gets to like go into like animals and stuff like
I
that. I
like how
heard
you said
her.
the little girl, and that's at least 3, maybe 4 games on the screen right now.
I know, right? But yeah, no. Chia or Chia.
Chia is that thing you bought in the 90s and you poured water and it grew grass in a funny way.
Chia. Yeah, no. I've heard. I haven't really seen the social media pro message or, but I know like I know what that game is. I have not seen Space for Unbound. I probably will give it to Goodbye Volcano because again, like you said, this is probably the only one I really
I don't even
wouldn't
have a
know.
vote for that one because I know of Goodbye Volcano High, as in I've heard of it and I remember seeing the trailer for it, and that's it. So I don't feel like I have any weight to my vote on that because I just kind of have nothing.
Yeah, like I don't really know any of these except
Yeah.
Volcano High, which like the whole point is like, yeah, they're dinosaurs about to
So the
experience
next one
extinction,
here,
but then it's like high school.
I got a bone to pick with for this next one.
Oh,
Best
okay.
ongoing. We have Apex Legends, Cyberpunk 2077. That's a bit weird to me.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, of course, and Genshin Impact. Okay, so here's fucking Stella's super uber hot take. Boop, 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 boop. Here's your mega ultra nuke the world, meteors crashing down on Midgar hot take of the year. Fuck all 5 of these stupid ass choices. Warframe, get wrecked. We're done here. We're done. There's only one choice, and it's absolutely Warframe, and I'm tired of it getting snubbed every year. Fuck off with this shit. Genshin Impact shouldn't even exist. Gacha games are a sin. Final Fantasy XIV has had its moment in the sun forever. Apex Legends is just kind of there. Cyberpunk 2077 doesn't even make sense as a nomination. And this season of Fortnite is the worst season they've ever done. It's boring as fucking hell. It's
I'm
just nostalgia bait every week, except it's not nearly good enough nostalgia bait.
I would actually even replace some of these like Apex Legends.
I would
I'd actually
replace all of them with Warframe.
like if you were to put Warframe, like I'd be including that one, but I would put like I would put in place like stuff like Deep Rock Galactic. I would put Hunt Showdown in there.
Okay.
I would probably
Okay.
even
Yeah.
put maybe Among
All right. Yeah.
Us,
Yeah.
just,
Yeah. I would go for
like,
Hunt Showdown, Deep Rock Galactic, and you know what? I would throw in fucking Vermintide 2.
Oh yeah, Vermintide.
Fucking Vermintide 2 got tons of new content this year.
Yeah, if Payday 3 actually did have a stellar launch and had gone the way that it should have been, I probably would put Payday 3 in there. Like,
Yeah,
just
well, all right. So I'm gonna say
yeah.
Warframe because also like Duviri came out this year. It literally is like a whole new story. Like, fuck off with these choices.
God, I also want to put Destiny 2, but like, there's part of me that's like,
I would put that up there rather than any of these. These are all terrible choices. Fuck off with these. We're next category. I hate this one.
Look, we got Eris Morn and Destiny 2. I have Eris Morn.
Okay, oh, hold on now. Best community support. BG3, Cyberpunk, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, or No Man's Sky. Alright, you know what? You know what? You know what? Sean Murray strikes again. I'm gonna give it to No Man's Sky.
I have to say, like, I think No Man's Sky should have been in the previous one because they keep.
No
like,
Man's Sky should have won this award for the last 10 goddamn years.
Really?
In an alternate timeline, No Man's Sky wins the Community Support Award 10 years in a row.
Yeah, they should have. And
Sean Murray just sits there at home
Sky.
and rubs down all his awards every day.
Yeah, seriously.
That's
dumb.
definitely a
It's dumb.
potential title. Hang on. I gotta type that. Sean Murray just rubs down all his awards every day. I just love the idea of, like, Sean Murray waking up, and he just gets up and just starts rubbing his words down.
God.
Just get, like, that clip from SpongeBob, oh boy, 3 a.m., and just slap Sean Murray's face onto it. Time to rub all my words. That's a good visual gag right there. Somebody make that. I don't have the time or the energy. Oh my god. Oh, what's up next? Here we go.
Yeah.
Hey, best independent game, Dredge. Let's go. Fuck all these other choices, Dredge.
I have to remove David Diver and Cocoon, and put them with Hello Neighbor, My Friendly Neighborhood, and El Paso Elsewhere. Like, those 2 games were obviously, like, fantastic. So, but I will give it to Dredge, though. I feel
Dredge is fucking immaculate. Love Dredge.
And though, yeah, no, is it?
Ooh, okay, hang on. Here's one of my favorite categories every year. Best debut indie game. So, here's the thing, though. Cocoon is not their debut indie game. They've made other games.
Yeah.
Cocoon is very neat, though. I don't know what the hell Pizza Tower is.
I have to give it a Pizza Tower.
I've never even heard of Pizza Tower. I've never heard of Viewfinder, but just by the name and looking at it, this is one of those fucking, like, look-around puzzle games, and I can't stand that shit. So, Dredge is right there. And I'm just gonna give it to Dredge again, because that's a great fucking debut. It's like, this game, Dredge is just a fucking fishing game, except it's as weird and esoteric as fucking, like, Dishonored's darkest shit. And you're just going around fishing, and it's like, don't stay out there too long, and you be like, I'm gonna stay out there, and it's like, oh, are you, smartass? No, I don't fucking think you are. Get back in the shore.
The only thing is that I think Team 17 has had multiple games, so
yeah,
that's
well,
why I'm like,
Black Soul Games is the developer. It's their debut. Team 17 just published.
Oh, okay.
So that's what that is, because it's the same thing over there. Geometric Interactive and Annapurna. It's...
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I really want to give it to someone like
look,
Pizza Tower.
Castle Super Beast covered this a couple episodes ago. Game genres are stupid and make no sense.
I'm gonna give it to Pizza Tower.
You're gonna give it to Pizza Tower?
Yeah.
I'm in favor of skipping this next category because I don't give a fuck.
Best mobile game.
There are no good mobile games. Okay, glad we established that. Moving on. Best VR AR. I don't give a fuck. Moving on. Best action game. Okay, here's something we can sink our teeth into. Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. Dead Island 2, Ghost Runner 2, forgot that came out already. Hi-Fi Rush 2 or Remnant 2. Is Remnant an action game?
It technically is.
Eh?
Yeah.
Isn't it like a looter shooter more kind of thing?
But
like
it's an action. Like
but doesn't it like consider itself Dark Souls but with guns? That implies that Dark Souls is an action game. It's definitely not. It's a Souls-like. Devil May Cry 5 is an action game. Dark Souls is not an action game.
I'm gonna give this one to Armored Core 6 after seeing.
I'm also gonna give this to Armored Core 6.
Is there really anything I would put in there? I don't know.
Do you consider Street Fighter World Tour an action game?
Primarily fighting.
Oh, I hate this category.
Okay,
Every year there's always shit in this category where I'm like, I don't think that's an action game, buddy.
Alright, next one. Best action adventure.
Oh, see, look at this shit. Best action game, followed by best action adventure. Shares none of the same game.
Combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving.
Honestly, Star Wars Jedi Survivor was fucking super good. Okay, here's the thing. Alan Wake 2 isn't an action-adventure game. It's survival horror. That's not the same thing. Also, Resident Evil 4 is survival horror. That's not an action game. It doesn't have enough ammo for you to kill everything in the game. You can't grind side missions to be mega buff for anything in Resident Evil 4 and Alan Wake 2. Why? Because they're not action games. You know what you can grind all the side stuff to be mega buff for? All the other 3 games up here. So you can't vote for Resident Evil, Alan Wake 2, even though they're fantastic games, because they are very clearly not action-adventure games. I'm giving it to Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
I'll give it to Star Wars Jedi Survivor as well.
Alright, glad we established that. Best RPG. BG3, Final Fantasy 16, Lies of P first, that's not an RPG. Sea of Stars, and then Starfield. BG3, fuck off with 16, fuck off with Lies of P, and it's weird, like, I want to be Sekiro, except here's the Bloodborne aesthetic. And then Sea of Stars, I played a little bit of it, it seems very charming, I didn't finish it. Starfield is literally the most boring thing Bethesda's ever made.
I mean, Baldur's Gate 3. I mean, the amount of
yeah,
stuff.
But
that
the
can,
answer
like,
is BG3.
Play it is just.
I feel like this one doesn't need a conversation. It's best fighting game. Street Fighter 6 is up there. We're gonna give it to Street Fighter 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Moving on. There's no need to talk. Best family. What the fuck?
For best appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform. Okay.
Sonic Superstars, Mario Wonder, Pikmin 4, Party Animals, or Disney Illusion Island.
I'm gonna give it to Mario.
I'm gonna give it to Pikmin 4. I don't know anything about any of these games, but I'm gonna give it to Pikmin 4.
Alright, fair enough.
Alright, fair enough. Best Sim Strategy. Advance Wars 1-2, Reboot Camp, City Skyline 2, Company of Heroes 3, Fire Emblem Engage, and Pikmin 4. I'm gonna give it to Pikmin 4. Cool. Alright, there you go. Boom. Yeah, Best Sports Racing. I don't care about any of this. Do you?
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Okay, good, cool, great. Oh god, wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. Do you like cars? Best multiplayer.
Including co-op, massively multiplayer experiences.
Okay, so I feel like the only choice here is Diablo 4.
Yeah, that's
what are these nominations? These are very best multiplayer Street Fighter 6. What?
See, here's the thing. I get the Street Fighter 6, like, you're supposed to be able to play with, like, friends and, like, fight, but, like, there is...
But read what it says for the descriptor.
Yeah, no.
Online multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op and massively multiplayer experiences. Not PvP. Which is all Street Fighter 6 is.
Well, massive multiplayer is MMOs, and MMOs can include PvP, is the thing. That's where
no. Massively multiplayer means something like okay, so here's the thing. I don't know what Party Animals is, so I'm not going to talk about it. Super Mario Brothers can only fall into the co-op category. Street Fighter cannot fall into the co-op or massively multiplayer because it is wholly a PvP fighting game experience. Like, if I said massively multiplayer, no one in their right mind is going to start thinking about fighting games out the gate. You're going to instantly think about MMOs. Or hybrid MMOs, and nothing else, because that's it. Yes, you get those people who will argue, well, what about, like, Call of Duty? And it's like, no, that's an FPS. We're not gonna argue that, yes, technically it has the same amount of players as an MMO, so you could throw it into the massively multiplayer category, but we're not gonna do that, because game genres are already confusing enough as it is.
I would replace Street Fighter 6 with something that just recently came out, Lethal Company. That one seems to be
I've seen that. Yeah, that seems pretty interesting. I won't vote for that over Diablo 4, but I will accept that as a nomination.
Yeah, it's just like, how to explain this? Like, it's getting that social experience of Among Us, but like now put it more into a like horror. Game.
This is a fun category coming up.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Are you ready for this?
I am not ready for
Best adaptation, recognizing the outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game to another entertainment media. Castlevania Nocturne, Gran Turismo apparently was a thing that happened I didn't know about. The Last of Us, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, blah, and Twisted Metal, I don't care. Okay, so are you going with Castlevania Nocturne, or are you going with The Last of Us?
Castlevania.
Okay, you go with Castlevania, I'll give it to The Last of Us, because I wanted both of them to win. Okay, great. We're good at this. They should
Yeah,
just
I
have
know.
us do the
They
Game
should-
Awards.
We should be.
We should host the Game. I agree. See how good we are at this? We both agree that we should host the Game Awards. Most anticipated game:
Fuck.
Final
This is
Fantasy
a-
Rebirth, Hades 2, Infinite Wealth, Like a Dragon, Star Wars Outlaws, Tekken 8. Okay, Tekken 8 can go die.
Yeah, that one I don't.
So I don't care about Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Because I'm not, I know you do, because I'm not a Yakuza person, so that one goes out, gets slapped aside to me, but I know that's still a contender for you.
I would go Star Wars Outlaws. For me, that's the one that
I want to say the same thing because, one, she's hot and I'm gay, and two, I want a Star Wars game where I'm not a Jedi and I get to still do cool stuff, and I like the robot with the trench coat, and I know it kind of just seems like it's kind of just Watch Dogs but Star Wars, but shut up though, that sounds cool. I don't care.
Okay, if I were to
And if it's like Watch Dogs 2, I'm in all the way.
using just the description, recognizing an announced game that has demonstrably illustrated potential to push the gaming medium forward.
Star Wars Outlaws, Hades 2, and Final Fantasy then are the only ones worth talking about out of the 5 here.
For me, Hades 2. Here's like the thing. Hades 2, we really only seen a cutscene. Like we've only seen like this like we
yeah, but Supergiant makes perfect games.
I can't really say it's the potential to push forward because we
but Supergiant makes perfect games, so they can't be knocked out of the running.
That's why I'm like, I know, like if it were just most anticipated, it's just like.
Well, let me put it this way: would you, based on that like caveat, would you say Like a Dragon or Tekken 8 represent it better in any way?
Tekken 8 does not represent it better just because
I don't think Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth does either. I think it's just more Yakuza.
Well, that's the thing though. Like the whole thing about, at least with Infinite Wealth, is that they literally pushing it in like they're literally adding Animal Crossing into that game. Like I do not know how to explain how they're putting an entire RPG game plus Animal Crossing into it. Like that's literally.
That sounds bad to me.
It's interesting.
So we going Star Wars? I think we said Star Wars. I'm going Star Wars.
If I were to pick between two, it's actually between Like a Dragon and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
I will go Star Wars, Final Fantasy Rebirth. That's my two for that.
Because Rebirth definitely does just show that like how we're going from Midgar to actually outside, and like how we're playing the game. Like that one really showed like, wow, we are. It's nothing that we've expected. So that's one I'm like.
Here's our favorite category. You ready? Content Creator of the Year. I don't know who any of these people are.
I do. Oh, I know Iron Mouse.
I don't know any of these people. I've never heard any of these names even once, but I'm gonna give it to Iron Mouse because it's a cute girl VTuber, and that's the only metric I have to use here that's remotely useful.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good job, Iron Mouse. You did it. Best esports game. Fucking
Dota 2.
League of Legends. Okay, glad we established that. Best esports athlete.
Oh, fuck. Alright, hold on. Let me see what we got. Call of Duty.
I mean, Faker's team literally won the World Championship like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so Faker.
Yeah, there you go. Still the best. Best esports team. It's weird that it's all these when none of those teams. The league team that they have here isn't the team that won. I don't know. And also, Evil Geniuses doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Best esports coach. I've never heard of any of these people. Moving on. Don't care.
Yeah, that's just.
Best esports event. Don't care. That's it. Oh, we're done.
Oh,
guys, that was the Game Awards. We did it. Jeff Keighley, you can just go on vacation now. We did it for you.
I'm gonna put actually Evo 2023 as for best esports event. That one was really fucking nice.
Okay.
That's it.
That's the fucking Game Awards. That hasn't happened yet. That's the nominations, guys.
Yeah, that's the nomination.
Anyway.
We're already called the winners already.
Yeah, we're 40 minutes into this. We're almost an hour into this already. Thank God I pay for the 6-hour thing because we got a lot to talk about, okay? We got a lot to talk about, okay?
Yeah, we do.
We kind of started with the news, which we usually don't do, so I'm going to keep going about that. And while we're just riding this train wreck that is the Game Awards, as much as I love them, that is just the train wreck. The train wreck has to make a sudden stop in a lovely place, lovely to vacation this time of year. Let me tell you, come on down. We've got everything, including fog, lots of it, and plot lines that go nowhere, and a franchise that's been so dead, even Parasite Eve looks good next to it. Baby, it's Silent Hill Ascension time. Here we. Oh yes. Oh yes. Did you think I wasn't gonna bring this up? Did you really think I was gonna let this go? Did you think I wouldn't see it, Konami? Did you think I wouldn't know? I'm all over it, Konami. I broke the ground on this, Konami.
Come in my tummy, Hideo Kojima. Come in my tummy.
Let's just. 25 years. 25 years of Silent Hill. And they finally start bringing it back. And what do they debut? Silent Hill Ascension. A game, not a game, a show that is, quote unquote, influenced by you, the viewers. If you do this weird kind of somewhat cryptocurrency thingy to buy the tokens, to vote, to buy the thing to vote, but hey, you're influencing the show, except the show's already filmed. And they could have only possibly filmed so many scenarios, which means this all kind of sounds like a scam. And they had to ban, like, most people in the live chat within the first, 10 minutes of the first episode. Do you know what the most banned words are? I do.
It's definitely the slurs.
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh, Hideo Kojima.
Oh yeah, that's number one, baby. That's number one with a capital HK. So hey, are you ready? Do you know?
What the second one is?
Do you know what the second one is?
It's come.
No.
Fuck. Not Silent Hill.
When's PT?
Oh my god.
Do you know what the third one is?
No.
So this is a scam. Then they made some kind of I guess you call it a developer thing, but they were no, it's not a scam, it's gonna be fun, guys. Please don't hate us. Silent Hill, it's back. And it's just dude, it is the fastest train wreck from start to finish. The train doesn't even leave the station. The conductor just turns it on, and it just blows up and kills everything within a 700-mile radius. It's just the atom bomb on a train, and then a guy blows it up. It was hey, did you think that Silent Hill was coming back, maybe even a little bit? Hey, guess what? That's dead already. Dude, it was the fastest train wreck ever. But don't worry, I'm sure Blooper Team will totally do a good job on Silent Hill 2 remake. Oh god, this franchise is beyond dead. It really, I wish it would stay silent. That'd be great. I'd like it to stop talking now. Yeah, just Konami's latest fuck up. The pachinko mines continue to spin. And here we go. Just, I hate it. And while we're on the train wreck train, you know what I love? It's weapon time.
Weapon time?
Have you seen the trailer for Madam Web?
Oh, yes. Yes, I have.
From the people that made Morbius.
Yes.
Oh, it looks bad.
Okay.
Dude, it looks Morbius levels of bad. It just looks like a Morbius. She's got, she said the line, it's webbing time. I'm webbing out.
Webbing out. Wait, did you hear
Dude,
the theory of, what's his name? From, not Community, from Parks and Recs, I think. He's one of the ETs in the ambulance. Apparently that might be Uncle Ben.
Oh, God, man.
Yeah.
I can't with this. I don't like. I saw this trailer and I was like, what? And then I was like, uh huh. And then it just like it keeps going, and I'm just like, yo, this looks terrible though. Like this trailer looks like it's for a movie from 30 years ago, dude. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is this MCU? What is this the Spider-Verse? Sony Spider-Verse?
I have no
I don't
idea.
even know what's considered part of the Sony Spider-Verse still. Cause Venom shows up in the MCU. What exactly is the Sony live action Spider-Verse at this point?
Yeah, and then what's it called? What's his name? Vulture appeared in the end of Morbius
Yeah,
as well.
he was
So
just there. He was just there like, I'm over here now. Dude, what are they doing over there at Sony? Dude, they're so desperate to get some Spider-Man shit going. They're just going nuts over there. They're webbing out over there at Sony headquarters. They're just swinging from the rafters. Dude, this fucking trailer looks so bad. This looks like a terror. I don't think I'm gonna be able to watch this. I couldn't watch Morbius. I got like 10 minutes in and I was like, I can't, dude. I'm not gonna make it through this movie.
I only watched it because I was watching it with friends, so that's how I was able to get through it. But no,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's something. And as we're doing the news here, and we're just chugging along on the train wreck train, we've got one more stop to make. Now, I invite you as your conductor on this train wreck train. This might be a new segment that comes up every now and then, the train wreck train. I'll get like a little choo-choo sound. It'd be great. I'd like you, we're gonna play a little game, okay?
Oh boy.
And I just gotta look something up real quick, and then we're gonna play a little game. Come on, give me the fucking doodads. Oh, it was definitely earlier than that. Don't lie to me now. Oh, here, this will probably help. Okay. Okay. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Come on, I had this set up earlier.
The surprise is killing me.
Oh, don't worry. It's gonna kill a lot of people. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be real, real. Well, yeah, I wouldn't call it, it's okay. Alright. Okay. Wow, this is harder to find than I thought because of how fucked this thing is. God, when was this, like, announced? It's so unclear. All the articles are like, I don't know, man. It was definitely announced before that. Oh, yeah, okay, now we're getting into it.
Oh, okay.
There it is. Give me the earliest one. This is 2017, the earliest one. I feel like that's a lie. I feel like it was earlier than that. I don't know, Google. I don't know. I gotta do some double checking now. I don't trust these numbers. Okay. Confirmed. Okay. See now, going down the coast on the train wreck train here. Beautiful sea. Look at the sea. What's that out there in the sea? What do you think's out there?
Tsunami.
Oh, it could be tsunami. That'd be the story of this thing definitely has the energy of a tsunami. As does the developer as of late. Skull and Bones has been delayed again.
Oh.
I want you to just don't look it up. I want you to guess. When do you think Skull and Bones was first announced?
See, you were talking about 2017, but I'm gonna go as early as 2015.
So it is 2017 at E3. Is what they consider to be the official like announcement of it. But it definitely was like rumored and whispered about without a confirm since 2013.
Damn.
It has been a
10 years.
decade of Skull and Bones. A decade. Skull and Bones has been delayed for equally as long as No Man's Sky has gotten free updates. This game is not real. Except it has to be, because if Ubisoft doesn't put it out, the entire country of Singapore gets to sue them. Dude, this game is never coming out.
Oh, it's never coming out.
Apparently, we are now delayed to the first quarter of next year. They think they're gonna put it out in Q1 next year.
No.
For the Amazon Luna, Microsoft Windows, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. A Stadia version was planned before, the death of Stadia.
Yeah.
God, Stadia was born and killed before Skull and Bones came out.
That's funny.
Oh my god, that's what the Skull and Bones are. They're from Stadia. It's just the skull of Google. Oh my god. Dude, this game... the game began development in 2013. Officially confirmed. Like, this game has been in development. It's been 10 years. 10 years of Skull and Bones, guys. This game's never coming out.
Oh, it's never coming out.
No, this game's never coming out. You know what else is also never coming out, and I don't like that it's never coming out? I've just accepted, and by accepted, I've repressed and been traumatized, and I've not accepted and not dealt with this well at all in any way, that I'm just never getting Beyond Good and Evil 2, am I, Ubisoft?
Yeah, you're not.
I got that really cool trailer. Looked real good. Gameplay looked real good. And, no, they haven't even talked about that thing in like 7 years now. So, like, Ubisoft doesn't really make games anymore.
No, they
I
don't.
guess they just kind of, they just kind of develop stuff forever and never release anything and then have a bunch of layoffs. But here's an Assassin's Creed. Hey, look, we made it like old Assassin's Creed. That thing that everyone got mega tired of, which forced us to delay a game an entire year and change up its entire genre. Cool. Cool.
Cool.
And that's the news.
News, baby.
Did you have any more news?
There is news.
There is news. That was all the bad news. Hopefully you have the good news, because the train wreck train...
Here's my little bit of news for you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Uh-huh.
You know Capcom.
I'm aware of Capcom, yeah.
Yeah. You know that they have games.
They have some games, yeah. Some of them are good, some of them are bad.
Yeah. One of them was called Deep Blue, was it not?
Deep what?
Deep Blue? Or Deep Sea?
Are you talking about Deep Down?
Deep Down, there we go.
Come on, man. Look, how many... Come on, man. I'm always going on about where's Deep Down, Capcom. You could at least remember the goddamn name of the franchise IP.
You know what? You keep forgetting that Parasite Eve is Square Enix and keep giving it to Capcom for some reason. So I'm
sorry, is Square Enix doing anything with it?
They are not.
Oh, okay. Does it say Final Fantasy anywhere on that? No? Well, guess what? You're not getting one then.
The only news that I have right now is that Capcom, because this was what I was trying to say, I think in a previous podcast month, they have one more title coming out before the end of the fiscal year. So that's sometime in March, April is
An
like
announced title or unannounced?
unannounced. They have not said
I
what
swear
the
to
title
God,
of the game is.
Capcom, let me talk to you right here. Capcom, I'm leaning into my microphone, Capcom, you listen to me, and you listen good. If this is not a Monster Hunter game, or Deep Down, I'm gonna come over there. Don't give me no Ace Attorney bullshit. I don't care. Don't talk to me about Dino Crisis. I don't care. No one cares. Shut up. Don't talk to me about whatever the fuck else games you have. I don't know. Street Fighter's there. Capcom, if this is not a Monster Hunter or a Deep Down, I'm gonna be real upset. I will settle for a Resident Evil 9 or whatever the next remake announcement. But I don't think that's what that is because you just came out with RE4. So if this is not my Monster Hunter World 2 announcement exclusively for consoles with solid state drives so we can go fucking nuts, especially after development for Rise has been over for like a year at least and you just did the big anniversary thing and like, we're gonna have fans vote across all the monsters ever to decide what the favorite one is. Swear to God, Capcom. Swear to fucking God, don't make me come over there. Alright.
So here's what I think it might be. So like my highest one was actually Monster Hunter. Like that's
I
the
feel
one
like
I
it's
think
gotta be
has the
Monster Hunter.
biggest choice of happening. Monster Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
The next one after that was an Ace Attorney game. Um, and then from there, I know this is gonna probably sound weird to a lot of people, but I also thought that the possibility of Lost Planet. The reason I thought that
What?
might be a possible. Here's
Whoa!
the thing.
Hold the fuck! this guy, this guy just brought out a Lost Planet. Like, what the fuck, dude? I wasn't prepared for that. This guy was like, yo, wild take, hot take, Lost Planet 4. Would it be 4? I don't know how many of those games there were. I never played them.
There's only been 3.
Okay. I don't even know what those games are about. Isn't it about, like, aliens?
No. Here's the reason I'm saying about Lost Planet. The thing about Lost Planet is that basically you're playing like humans that can also get into mechs and fight a bunch of monsters, and some of them are dinosaur-like. So I'm like, wait a minute, they just released Exo Primal. What if they like are announcing with the Exo Primal that there's gonna be like, you know what? Here's Lost Planet
Dude,
4.
there's no way it's a
That's why
Lost
like
Planet. Come
that's
on.
why it's one of my
That's
on
the
low
biggest
list.
reach ever, dude.
I know it's
Dude,
the biggest
isn't
reach,
Lost Planet like a 360 era franchise?
yeah.
It's been like 2 generations of consoles since they've even said the words Lost Planet, dude. It's never even gotten like a remaster or even just an upscale. It's got nothing. Lost Planet's more fucking dead than Killzone. This guy. You think I'm crazy with my deep down desires, and you're out here fucking begging to big bucks Capcom for a scrap of fucking Lost Planet.
I don't want Lost Planet. I don't like Lost Planet, but it was one of those things where it's like the dots are there, and I can see.
No, they're not. There's what dots? What are you talking about? You're a crazy person. You're just like, it's kind of like this dinosaurs, and they made that dino game that everybody hates because it's not Dino Crisis. So, like, that means it's gotta be potentially a Lost Planet.
It's gotta be.
This dude, my man, you are fucking the meme of the guy with the strings and the thing right now.
Oh,
you are, yeah, you are big conspiracy energy right now, dude. You're like 2 steps away from being at the Capitol on January 6th next year. You gotta be careful.
God. My other thing I can think of that might be releasing. I don't think it's Dino Crisis, sorry people. It just doesn't.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to think. Like, yeah, it's also possible. Like Ace Attorney.
I feel like Ace Attorney would be a really dumb thing to drop as your like end of the year huzzah.
And
I feel like that's just not a strong enough franchise to end the year on if it's some unannounced project. And didn't they just do a bunch of Ace Attorney stuff like a couple months ago? Wasn't there like a
They
bunch of like remasters or like ports of games that
yeah
were only in Japan or something
yeah
prior to
they
that? Like
released.
they just had their big Ace Attorney thing.
But this is supposed to be like maybe a new one,
No,
and
no.
so
I mean,
like
let's look at this logistically. They definitely just had their big Ace Attorney thing because one of their most recent like Capcom directs was pretty much the Ace Attorney show, and that's why I didn't care. Resident Evil literally just had its thing, and then its DLC, right? So the only thing that could come out for Resident Evil would be an RE9 announcement. Maybe I think maybe an announcement at the very least could be reality. Dragon's Dogma 2 happened. It did its whole shebang earlier. We already know that's the thing. Devil May Cry 6 would be my wild card, but I still think it's gotta be a Monster Hunter, right? They just passed the 25th anniversary. It's been over a year since Rise had any development on it. Which
no,
means, come on, it's
that's
this. What? There's no way it's not Monster Hunter.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's probably like my biggest guess. It's just it most likely has to be a monster because again, it's an unannounced title. It
Yeah.
hasn't
When
been
do they
announced.
say
So
when they're? It's supposed to be announced this year, which means literally has to
looks
be either this. It's being announced in December then. Game
yeah,
Awards.
it's
Game
gonna be
Awards.
announced at the Game Awards.
Game
Like
Awards.
that's
Game
a
Awards.
given.
Oh, dude! Monster Hunter World was a Game Awards announcement.
Really?
Yes, it was.
Okay, well there we go. You
And it
solved the
was
riddle.
huge because it was like the first. It was like the thing. Remember? And like when it came out, like it was Capcom's best-selling fucking game of all time at the time. It like made Monster Hunter a successful franchise instead of a niche franchise. So like, yeah, no, that would make sense. Yeah, I'm all in. I'm all in. All the chips are down. I'm betting it all on Monster Hunter. That's my.
It's all in.
I'm all in. I'm all in on Monster Hunter. Give me them good old monster parts. Mmm, delicious.
Yeah, so that's the theories are like
Fair enough. Fair
what's
enough.
coming out like in there and just like yeah, I think the
Dude, I'm now
most
super stoked for the Game Awards now. Not for the awards, but for the potential announcement of a new Monster Hunter.
potentially
Potentially.
potential.
Did
Yeah,
you have any more news?
let's see. I'm trying to think of like actually good news that has come out.
Oh,
Not just
wait.
more like
BlizzCon. BlizzCon happened.
BlizzCon did happen.
So we could go do some little BlizzCon stuff. Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred expansion, late 2024. I'm super stoked. New region, new class. Getting to pick up the story, which I thought was fucking incredible. Like, genuinely loved Diablo 4's campaign. Really good. We got some concept art of like Mephisto fully resurrected. We haven't seen him since Diablo 2. He's looking a little different. You know, they've talked about like the region Nahatantu. I'm probably butchering it, but that's not what it's called. That's what like outsiders call it. And it's like they've described it as like a place that's kind of closed off from Sanctuary and its events and a little isolated in ways that like are very weird. Um and apparently it's been just kind of detached from the world since like Diablo 2 essentially, maybe even longer. You get to revisit some places from old games. We officially now know on the timeline that D4 takes place 72 years after the events of Diablo 2's DLC, so D3 is somewhere in there. There's going to be a boss ladder challenge, so just like a boss blitz kind of system, just boss fight after boss fights, to do some cool, like, competitive kind of things. Some of the class unique abilities from Season 1 are being put in as rings. That's already out at this point. And they've said that every season, there's not a guarantee that they will take abilities that were seasonal and make them just legendary drops permanently, but it will be something they look at and consider every season, which I think is really cool. They're, like, making enchanting, like, a smoother process to, like, figure out how it all, like, works to get your build perfect. There's gonna be, like, a big boss, mega, ultra, super boss rush event at the end of the year, and then there's like gonna be unique glyphs and unique glyphs and shit you can get at it. I probably won't be doing any of that because I'm not gonna be leveled enough for it. That's fine. And then the Midwinter Blight event starts on December 12th. It's a holiday event, new quest. and stuff. And, you know, there's some sinister snowman and a Frosty the Goat Man and some kind of demon Santa Claus. Yeah. Christmas in Diablo. And then season 3 is going to have the arrival of a weekly challenge dungeon, the Gauntlet. And the run never changes, so you can like practice it to get the times better and better and better. Loot only drops at the end to just encourage you to fucking speed it as quickly as possible. Leaderboards reset every week, and then there are, you know, leaderboards for solo, class, party, hardcore, etc., all the variables. And the very best players from each week are recorded in the Hall of Ancients for all time, which is pretty cool. And then that's pretty much all we know about that. And then there's the WoW Classic Catalyst was announced, and then some fucking mobile game, and then there was a bunch of WoW stuff. Kurtz Metzen was there, and even I, who don't give a shit about WoW, was like, yeah, I get why everybody likes Chris Metzen. He's very charming. His hype is infectious. He is very good at, like, getting the crowd to, like, buy into it. Because he, like, honestly is hype about it himself. And it does seem like he's trying to, like, fix whatever disaster has become of the World of Warcraft story, whatever the hell that game's about. But, you know, that was pretty much BlizzCon. I love that there was, like, people... I was, like, watching it live, and the people in the chat being like, they're gonna announce the formerly, like... delayed and then stopped development action StarCraft game. And I was like, no, they're not. Are you insane? Are you a crazy person? Somebody was like, they're gonna bring HOTS back. And I'm like, what? I'd love for them to bring HOTS back, but that's not going to happen. Crazy people.
Yeah, I don't, like, as much as we want to live in a perfect world, HOTS is never coming back.
I mean, it might, but, like, it certainly wasn't gonna come back this BlizzCon. Like, any of those crazy changes that could happen because now Microsoft officially owns them, none of that shit was gonna happen at the BlizzCon that took place, like, 2 months after the deal was finally done.
Yeah.
If anything, like, any of the crazy left field things are gonna happen a couple years from now at best. Maybe an announcement next year at best. Like, it was just, like, it was bizarre. It was bizarre. The people were really, like, getting crazy with their, like, hot takes in the BlizzCon.
The only thing I heard about BlizzCon, like, was from someone I watched called Dan Olson, Holding Ideas, and just the whole Dark Moon Fair, like, thing that happened, which was, like, so many people were going to the Dark Moon Fair to do, like, one specific thing. And so... what's it called, and just basically a line just arose from there that was like almost like 4 hours for people to do essentially buy a token and use those tokens to basically do like a gotcha machine.
That sounds terrible. I hate this.
Yeah, that's the only thing I heard about.
And I think that's it for news, unless you got any more.
No, I definitely have some more. Hold on a second.
What the hell else happened?
There was a few things that have happened. Like, there was supposed to be, I think that, I actually need to look up, but there was supposed to be a Nintendo Direct, but it was an indie one.
I don't even remember that being announced.
Many people were like, yeah, it was on the 14th.
I don't remember this at all.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna try to skim through it. Sante, on Miguel House on APO's Peppa Care, like a mirror. I'm not seeing if there's actually anything here.
Sounds like a bunch of nonsense.
Yeah, it was a bunch of nonsense. Sorry.
Alright, cool, great.
Cool. And I guess for something else, just to be safe, that was on October.
I do have a little bit of news. I just realized because I just kind of saw this the other day. Warframe's next MSQ comes out in December 7th. Whispers in the Wall is going to be a new type of weapon, some new crazy shit going on. And it's also cross-save progression should be launching out in waves, then too. which means you will be able to link your accounts. One of them will become the primary account, and the way this works is that, for example, I have my PC account, my PS4 account, um, and what I'll be doing is I will be making my PC account my primary because it's further along in the story and caught up, and I've put more time into it ultimately. However, once I do that, what'll happen is almost all of my resources and stuff from my like PlayStation account will merge into my PC account as my primary, and that'll be the account that will now exist on PC and PS5 for me. Which is great because it means all the primes and the weapons and shit that I took the time to farm out on PS5 that I haven't re-farmed out on PC, I'll just have my platinum that's on PS5 will just go to my PC account. Everything will go over except like unique to that like platform kind of thing, which is very few things. And that'll be that. And unfortunately for you Nintendo Switch players, there is no cross-save progression because Nintendo likes to be dicks.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's kind of it. And, you know, super excited for that. Warframe's always good for me. And that's... I don't have any more news after that.
Oh, this was something that for me, like, surprised me. Well, one, the Steam Deck OLED was announced actually like this month and released this month, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh.
Which I decided to get. I haven't really used it yet, but I mean, it does look nice.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That's one of those things where I'm just like, that's just not a product that is made for me at all.
It definitely was made for me because that's how I'm playing Persona 5 regular Royale. Like it's just like my Steam RPG deck. That's how I probably would call it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't care for portable at all.
Yeah,
There's no point in my life where I'm gonna be comfortable using that over sitting here, and it's just like, no, I want to sit in my nice chair and play on my nice HDR fancy screen. I don't want to play a handheld on a smaller screen that's not as nice, and then a thing that cramps my hands, and that I can't possibly find a comfortable sitting or laying position to play this fucking game for more than 10 minutes. Don't understand the whole portable craze that's still going on. Really
it's
don't.
Mostly, and for me, like I understand the portability because because how to explain it. Sometimes like you just want like even though I have a laptop, um, sometimes it's just nice to just like be on your bed, play something on there, or like instead of having to pull out the laptop, have to like set it up and then put everything on.
See,
Sometimes you
I
just
would agree with you, except for the part where it's not fun to play on the small screen that gives me a headache and play on the small thing that cramps my fucking hands up and makes it physically unpleasant to play the game I want to play for more than about 10 minutes.
and that's fair. And that's why I'm like, I completely get that one.
Especially for the amount of money I would be dishing out for such a thing. Like, I'm just like, fuck off. Why would I ever choose to play something that way when I can just sit here and play my game on my nice HDR 32-inch monitor where everything looks fucking immaculate with my super high refresh rate and sit here in my comfy ass fucking ergonomic chair with a good controller and have none of those problems and fully immerse and enjoy the game. And then when I'm done, and then I just go lay down and go to bed. I don't want to do things in bed. I go to bed to go to bed. Or other things. But, like,
Yeah.
I don't want to play video games in bed. I want to sit in my nice chair and play video games on my nice monitor in bed. I gotta be honest, I don't get the portable thing. I mean, I have a laptop. You want to know how much I've actually used it as a laptop? Fucking never. It sits in my room connected to the internet at all times. I've never actually portably used it ever. Because that's not what I want to do. I got it because it was simply small and I was limited for space at the time. Like, I just couldn't care less about portability.
The other thing in regards at least to Steam, was the fact that Half-Life 1 for its anniversary got like an update. You got like the Steam Deck support, apparently cut content was added into it, and like this whole multiplayer map stuff where like people can make their own maps and things like that as well. So like it was surprising because it's like, wait a minute. They just released this for Half-Life 1. Like,
Well,
wait a minute.
okay. All right.
Yeah, I think
That's a decision.
yeah. That's probably, I think, kind of like the big things that I can remember.
That's that. I feel like we've covered what needs to be covered.
Yeah.
And on that note, we can get to Tales from the Home Arcade. This is the segment where we talk about the shit we've been playing this month. I've been playing a lot. I've beaten 3 games this month.
Yeah, you have. Jesus.
I have. I'm a casual completionist. I'm casually completing the games.
Ooh, wait. One more thing, and this is probably more relevant
hang on.
to you.
The news is rearing its head again, unfortunately.
They're adding Chucky to Dead by Daylight.
Oh, yeah, I do want to talk about that real quick, because, that's hilarious, first of all. Second of all, I have no idea what he does, because I never look at that shit, I just wait till it's in the game. I feel like the most difficult thing about him is gonna be that he's a little fucking small little bitch. And on the maps where there's, like, fucking Japanese reed grass in it and shit, I'm never gonna see this motherfucker coming. Unless he's, like, chuckling the whole time. Like, I already know I'm gonna fucking hate this little fuck. I'm a little disappointed that it's not Predator. I'm just gonna keep assuming Predator has to be coming at some point because Alien's there. Other than that, DBD's good. I like DBD. I'm on PS5 now, so I've restarted because it does look nicer and does play better. It's a whole different experience on PS5 though, because the sound cues is so more refined that I don't recognize them half the time.
What I was gonna say, even apart from the whole about that Chucky thing, is that they brought the original voice actor to play Chucky.
Oh, really? And they've been getting more voice acting into the game, which I think is really cool.
And they have an alternative skin, which is the Bride of Chucky, also bringing the original voice actress for that one as well.
That's awesome. I love that. That's cool.
Yeah.
But also, fuck Chucky.
Yeah.
Fuck those stupid ass movies. Yo, real talk though, if we're reaching into B horror, okay, that's cool, DBD, but hear me out. Hear me out, DBD. Hear me out, DBD. You've been doing the A-listers. You've been bratting these A-listers, and now we're reaching into B tier, and that's good. That's great. Give the B tier some love. But why don't we be real bold, DBD? Why don't we be real bold here? Why don't we reach the bottom of the barrel? Where's that Leprechaun DLC?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
If they make Chucky work, Leprechaun.
Yeah. Leprechaun in the Hood specifically. That's the one you need to do. That's the one. With the soundtrack from the movie. You know you need to do this. Don't act like you don't know.
They haven't added Jason, right?
Jason's weird because they're like stingy. Jason's got like his own game. Remember?
Okay, because I was about to say, if they can add Jason at one point, they should add Jason X version of Jason. The one in space.
Hell yeah, absolutely. The one in space. 100%. Did you see the tweet where it was like, DBD adds iconic 80s monster Ronald Reagan?
Yes, I saw
Dude,
that.
I saw that, I was dying. I was like, yo, that's the scariest monster of them all. Gorbachev, take down that wall.
Take down now.
Oh
HIV was part of God's plan.
Oh, that's gotta be written down. That might be the title. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh, that'll get some views. That'll get some clicks. HIV was part of God's plan. Holy fuck, dude. Oh, that might be the hard winner right now for title. Oh my god. That's up there with Suge Knight allegedly murdering people. Oh shit, that's strong. That's some good clickbait right there. S tier clickbait, delicious. Holy fuck, dude. Oh god. I gotta stop looking at it. I'm not gonna stop laughing. Oh, fuck Ronald Reagan. What a piece of shit. Fuck you, Ronald Reagan. Alright. Are we done with the news now?
Yes, we're done. That was the only thing I wanted to add.
Okay, let's talk about the games we played this month,
Yeah.
finally. We're like 2 hours into this show. Hey, I played Alan Wake 2. It's really good. Let me talk about Alan Wake 2. Okay, so Alan Wake 2 is the, like, payoff of everything Remedy has been doing since Alan Wake 1 debuted, including Alan Wake 1's DLC, American Nightmare, Control's 2 DLCs, Quantum Break, everything they've been doing has all led to this, which has all led to a whole other thing, a whole new fucking can of worms. The DLC for this game is probably gonna be fucking outrageous. Can't wait. Genuinely a joy to play. Like, just genuinely from start to finish, it is just nailing this David Lynchian Twin Peaks aesthetic, solve the case, drink your coffee fucking nonsense. It's the X-Files, it's everything David Lynch ever did, it's Remedy's incredible mastery of, like, visual and audio together to make some kind of fucked up kaleidoscope that you just can't ever forget you saw. It's just absolutely an unsettling, mesmerizing experience from beginning to end. And as a lesbian, I really love that, like, the plot of Alan Wake 2 is essentially about how fucking cool Saga Anderson is. Because the essential plot of Alan Wake 2, I mean, this is, like, no spoiler-roonies here. This is just the plot for dummies. The plot of Alan Wake 2 is that Alan Wake isn't very good at his job. And Saga Anderson is much better at being Alan Wake than Alan Wake will ever be. And it's not Alan's fault. But he's just not very good at the shit he needs to be doing. And his job is to stop the dark presence. Mr. Scratch. And save his wife and shit, or whatever. He's not very good at any of this. He's kind of just, like, bumbling about. And, like, it's the most convoluted shit ever. And then, like, it takes him, like, 13 years to get out of the dark place, and he only does it by, like, almost kind of by mistake, and believing that he was out, but then he wasn't out, and then he is out, and then it's all because Saga is gonna help him get out, and then, like, Saga gets put in the dark place, and she just fucking, like, mind palaces the dark place as it's actively fighting her, and gets out in, like, 7 minutes. By herself. The whole game is just about how Saga Anderson is the coolest motherfucker ever. It's actually about way more than that. It would take many, many, many episodes to explain what the fuck Alan Wake 2 is about, okay? So I'll just leave you with this. It's not a lake. It's an ocean. It's not a loop. It's a spiral. And with that, you should just go play Alan Wake 2. It's very, very good. Swedish rock operas will save the world.
Okay.
There you go. Alan Wake 2. I also played God of War Ragnarok and I beat that. Hit the credits on that. Hey, yeah, that's a great game. That game's real good. I really like that game. There's not a bad part of that game. Everything's good. What I will say is there is a part, apparently, there are parts that many, many people, including people on podcasts I listen to, have said that every time they think about replaying that game, because New Game Plus is a thing, they remember those parts and they're like, no, never again. And to those people, because they all agree it's the same parts. It's the parts where you play as the boy. And to all those people whose opinions I generally agree with or respect, or at least, respect, I say, you're weak. You are weak in this moment. Because playing as the boy was some of the most lit shit in the fucking game. Atreus is awesome in this game. Like, you start playing at him, and even right out the gate, it's just so different than Kratos. Because he doesn't have that strength, but he's got the moves. That boy is doing, like, fucking ninja flips and kicking people and doing, like, bow katas and shit, and it's awesome. And then you start getting his new powers and his summons and his other crazy shit. Dude, you turn into a wolf and eat people. And then in the end of the game, you become a bear. He's a fucking druid. He's a druid. He's a Diablo 4 druid, and it's awesome.
Okay.
Dude, he's so cool. Atreus is so much fun to play as in this game's combat system that within 5 minutes of playing as him for the first time with his most bare bones nothing kit, within one fight, I flawlessed the fight, didn't take any damage, and just did it, like, perfectly, and I was like, I am ready for an Atreus God of War game. I am ready for one right fucking now. That's how much fun he was to play. And he only got more fun to play, and running around with him and Angrboda, who fights with paint and makes puns all the time, give me this game. Give me my Loki game, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. I am all about this franchise doing one more God of War where you play as Kratos and Atreus, wrap Kratos' story up, and then give me a fucking Atreus Loki trilogy. Abso-fucking-lutely. Also, Odin's a punk bitch.
Yeah, we knew that.
He's a punk bitch. Thor's pretty cool, though. And Thor's daughter, Mini Mommy, can definitely get it when she gets older. Oh, I'd let her punch me in the jaw. Also, Thor's mommy can definitely... Woo, Lady Sif could absolutely step on me.
Of course.
But also, extra shout out to Freya, who's the most mommy of them all. Freya makes me feel funny emotions. I think I have a video clip I sent to my friend Lizzie that's just me, like, staring at Freya with, like, the camera in game, and after, like, 5 minutes of silence, I'm just like, I just needed to put her fingers on my throat, just for a little bit.
Okay, then.
I would be very, very content if this woman just fucking stabbed me in the stomach. I am absolutely simping for Freya at all times. That's a good game. That game's super big, though. That game's fucking massive, and it really just fucking runs the gambit of, like, constantly upping the ante and shit. It's great, though. And then I also hit the fucking credits on Final Fantasy VII Remake, finally. I beat that just this week.
Nice.
So I'm going to talk a little bit more about that one than the others, because that's the one that's most recent. So right out the gate, it's Final Fantasy VII. It's the FF7 you know and love, the masterpiece. The best Final Fantasy, of course. And it's pretty much the same fucking game. Most of the time, actually. The first new things you do are just kind of more stuff with Jesse, Biggs, and Wedge, and while that's new, it doesn't feel like it doesn't belong in the original timeline you know and love. It's just fleshing it out more. Cool, great. And it's pretty much literally verbatim, step for step, plot for plot, action for action, the same game. Right up until you're in Sector 5 and you fall through the church with Aerith. Then it starts to do what we call tiny deviations, where conversations are happening that happen word for word like they do, except when Cloud asks a question, instead of Aerith answering, she clearly, actively withholds the information she clearly still has, and deliberately changes the subject. And this happens a little bit here, a little bit there, and a little bit there. And that's kind of how the game goes for the next 10 or 12 chapters. That's all you're getting to, like, maybe sprinkle in that this isn't the same game. Maybe it's something different. And then you get to Hojo's lab, and you do the next 3 chapters of the game, the last 3, and the game decides to be like, okay, maybe you didn't realize that this isn't the same timeline, because now we're going to slap you across the face, put a gun in your mouth, and pull the trigger to make you understand that this is not the same timeline. It goes from subtle little, well, Aerith, why didn't you tell him the thing? You clearly know the thing in this game. Why didn't you not say that? That's weird. To, hey, we're sure, no, multiverse right now. Right now. We're multiversing right now, right in front of your eyes. Go fight these 3 back-to-back super bosses that never existed at all in the original game. Timeline has diverged. Aggressively. Like, aggressively in the last, like, 3 chapters. To the point where, wow, we're really, like, we're really doing some weird, crazy timeline shit here. I'm really excited for Rebirth now.
Yeah.
I was before because I knew I was going to get around to this, but having been able to play this now and getting to experience it myself, first of all, the game's fucking fantastic to play. All of the systems and mechanics are great. Everything's great. There is one caveat that's not great. And I'm going to mention it now before I get back to the stuff that's good.
Okay.
The minigames. The minigames and the puzzles. All of them are very annoying. And I mean beyond fucking annoying. They are the most niche, nuanced, must be perfectly timed thing I have ever seen in a game. There is no accessibility options for any of this at all. And they are also, not only are they like really nuanced, have to be dead perfectly timed down to like the second, they're all also like really difficult. And every single like puzzle that's like, hey, you gotta do it once. Okay, now the door's open. But if you can do it 3 times, and each time it'll get harder and harder, you can get the treasure in that room. Really annoying. Really fucking annoying. Like, to the point where every time it happened, it like, this is what I'm doing for the next 10 fucking minutes. Because how hard it is to time this. And because of how dead perfect the timing has to be. There is no wiggle room at all in any of these. You either timed it perfectly or you fucking fail. And it's really fucking annoying and just kind of kills the energy of the game, and it brings the and every single one happens in a moment where the momentum of the plot is just ramping the fuck up, and then you get stuck in a stupid, dumb, overly tuned puzzle for like 10 minutes, and it's just a mood killer. Then there's the minigames. It's all the exercise minigames. They all do this thing where it's like, okay, you're gonna be hitting like triangle, square, circle, X in that order, right? To do your squats. Yeah. You gotta time it at the right time so that you do them. If you go too fast or too slow, it'll fuck up. Fine, great, sure. You're trying to beat this guy. You beat him, you get the reward. You beat him by this much, you get the better reward, and then you can go to the harder guy and yada yada. All fine and dandy, except for the what I will call needless difficulty inflation. That does not need to exist for what is just a little mini game thing. And what it does is, so that triangle, square, circle, X you gotta do, that's gonna keep speeding up. It's gonna keep getting faster the entire time. It's going to infinitely scale. So the timing is changing every single time you do another rep. On top of that, the little icons that pop up on the screen to tell you what to press are going to disappear. So you will have to remember them and assign the correct ones to the correct animation that your character is currently making. And I can't do it. I could barely beat the easiest version in all of them because I'm like, I can't play Simon Says and red light, green light at the same time while the camera angle is aggressively changing in some of these so that I can't even memorize the animation because I'm seeing it from different angles sometimes suddenly. And it's just like really fucking annoying. And like, even if that's the way they wanted to do it, fine. Give me some goddamn accessibility options then. To just, at the very least, keep the icons from disappearing so I can at least see what they are and all I have to do is get the speed right. But no accessibility options at all. Tons of accessibility options for combat though, which doesn't feel needed at all to me. Combat's really not difficult. So other than that, the game is incredible. The fucking soundtrack is absolutely top tier. I think it might be the best Final Fantasy soundtrack ever. It's fucking godlike. Especially those last couple fights, dude, that shit was so hype. That shit was the hypest thing ever. Everybody feels cool to play. Like, they all feel like distinct character classes and, like, different people. And they're all, like, genuinely fun to play as. I ended up with a very interesting, like, Barrett build where my Barrett stopped being a ranged character. I took his gun off and just gave him a big old metal wrecking ball and he just punches people. I turned him into, like, a fighting game character that constantly has hyper armor so they can just take the damage and just keep fucking going. And that's what my Barrett is. And then to keep him on ranged, I gave him all the magic. So he's just magicking the fuck out of shit, and then when he's waiting for MP to recharge, he just fucking becomes a hyper armor fighting character forever. And it's fucking incredible. And Tifa is literally a fighting game character that can juggle you forever. And Cloud is just badass and really fun to play. Aerith is really fun to play. She's got like a really interesting magic system that's really fun to like stack debuffs and buffs all day. It's really good. The game's fucking great. It's gorgeous, right? It's fucking gorgeous. It's Final Fantasy. It looks great. I'm excited to play the Yuffie DLC because Yuffie's one of my favorite characters in the game, and I hope she's super fun to play as. And I'm mega excited for the second game. That game, really fucking good. That game was super cool. There is also, I like that it, like, while still being Final Fantasy VII and doing the thing and then doing the new thing, it also, despite my problems with some of the minigame bullshit, it also takes the time to do the minigame bullshit and, like, look at this stupid dumb thing he's doing. But also, it, like, adds a lot more silliness to the game. Where it's just like, oh yeah, FF7 was fucking, when it wasn't being bleak and horrific, it was the goofiest game ever. That's what FF7 is. It is one coin, and one side is the goofiest weirdo, okay, we're on the moped on the beach, ha ha ha, and then you flip the coin over, and it's like, depression is the state of life, entropy is the only natural form of the universe, everything is my fault, and it's just like, oh god, go back to the moped. It's fucking delightful. I love it. I'm super looking forward to more of it. And what else did I want to say? I love what they did with, like, Jesse, Biggs, and Wedge. Fucking all-star cast, those guys who were nobodies in the original game. Jessie is the sweetest baby doll ever. I love her. She's so thirsty. I love it. Aerith is the most baby girl that's ever been baby girled, and we will do everything we can to protect her at all times. The plot of this game is essentially everyone wants to be social and emotional with Cloud, and Cloud does not know how to do either of those things.
That's funny.
That's basically the plot of FF7 Remake.
Really?
Everyone wants an emotional connection, potentially a sexual romantic connection with Cloud, and Cloud does not understand nor know how to do or navigate those things at all.
My man's the most socially awkward man possible.
Oh, absolutely, but they love him for it. Also, hey, you know what I wasn't prepared for, FF7 Remake? The last time I played FF7 was in the 90s. Hey, yeah, that plot kind of hits a bit different when the game looks real. Shinra kind of seems a lot more evil when the children being crushed by all the giant buildings look like human children instead of a couple triangles with dots. That kind of hits a little different. I wasn't really comfortable with some of this plot, actually. Now, I actually was a little unhappy with certain moments, but I was like, oh, this is, like, really fucked up and terrible. I don't like this scene. I'd like this cutscene to go away now, please. I didn't have this problem in the original because everything was a triangle. And I wasn't mentally or emotionally prepared for how unpleasant some of these moments of this story was going to be. And I was just like, oh yeah, oh god, yeah, that's right. He's, like, raping the women and killing them. Fuck. Yeah. I forgot about that because last time he was just kind of like a ball with a red jacket on. Oh, this is, like, way harder to watch now. I'm super looking forward to the trauma chapter in Game 2. God. Can't wait. Oh, Wu-Tai's gonna be nothing but war crimes. Really oh boy. Oh, genocide and war crime. That's disc 3. Oh, Jesus. Other than that, game's great, though. But yeah, FF7 Remake hits a little bit different with those graphics. That plot hits a little bit different with the hyper-realistic graphics. A little bit different. Just, take that as you will. And other than that, just Diablo 4, Overwatch, and stuff. Yeah. You know, the usual. Nothing really to talk about. I watched Loki Season 2. It was fantastic. That's all I'm going to say on that. What have you been playing?
Really just Payday 3. And the reason why
is... Sag.
I know.
Is it good yet?
Well, that's the thing.
Or are you still having fun?
See, this is I'm trying to get there, Stella.
This
So
sounds like a long-winded you're not having fun and you're
no,
holding out
actually, that's the
hope.
thing. I'm still having fun with this game. That's the thing. Despite that, there's still some bugs because they did put a patch out earlier this month, fixing out some of the bugs and things like that. They announced before the end of this month, so it has to be no later than Wednesday. Um, they're going to add two more heists. Uh, Two of these heists are legacy heists. So it's Cook Off, which is one of the more famous ones, which is basically where you're cooking meth. But I think my friend mentioned it
I'm
one
sorry,
day.
what?
Yeah, you're cooking meth.
In Payday 3?
Yeah,
Isn't this game about robbing banks?
yeah, and making meth.
Was the making meth always part of these games?
Yeah, you need to go watch Payday 2. You need to watch some of that stuff
Really?
because
Like, wait, no, like, really?
yeah, you
Wait, you
you don't.
make, like, drugs and sell them in these games?
Well, you personally don't sell them. You just have to make them and make sure you get them out of where you're making them before the
Why have I
cops.
never heard anyone ever talk about this aspect of the game?
You
Payday to me is a bank robbing game, and that's it. That's the only
no
thing I've ever
you
been told about Payday my entire life.
yeah you rob
There's a
banks, you
whole
rob
drug
art
thing?
museums, you
What?
rob drug dens, you rob. There is literally a mission that it's not available to purchase anymore. But there was a mission where you go to the Scarface house and you basically go ahead and rob the entire place because someone else took over. So you like go and grab all the money, the drugs, everything essentially. There's one where you're going on a train heist. There's one where you go to the White House and try to steal presidential pardon letters. You go.
Hang on. They went to the White House, so they didn't try to steal the Declaration of Independence and
the
do a Nick Cage crossover? What the
but
fuck are we even doing?
the White House doesn't have the Declaration of
Well, it
Independence.
could for the sake of the plot. Who cares, man? You're going over there stealing presidential pardon? Look how stupid this is. I hate this.
There, I'm trying to think. And you get to steal warheads at one point. You actually you steal them and you put them in like the back of your like what looks like a Dodge Charger car, but like the old version of the Charger. So it's funny. But yeah, no, it has had a lot of varied heists. And so two of the legacy ones that are coming out is Cook Off, where you're making meth, quote unquote, quote unquote meth. If you look at what the ingredients are, it's actually salt water. Um, and the second one is uh Murky Station, but it's called Turbid Station on this one. And so what goes on is that uh, in the Turbid Station, you essentially before it used to be controlled by some people called the not Gensec. No, it was Gensec. Yeah, or no. Who was it? It was the mercenaries group. Gensec mercenary? No, BlackRock. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot the mercenary group. I have to look it up because I'm not gonna forget this shit. But anyway, so yeah, so essentially it's a sort of train station area where you go and yeah, it's the Murkies.
All right.
Florida
We
Murky
still
Station.
doing Payday talk? I had
Yeah,
to get
yeah,
a
yeah. I'm
soda.
trying to remember what the name of the Murky Water. There we go. That's the name of the. So okay,
Merkmeyer?
Murky Water.
Merkmeyer?
So essentially, the revamp of this legacy mission is Murky Station is because Murky Water was a sort of like mercenary group um, that had
I'm
control of the
sorry. I'm
station.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. Their name was Murky Water?
yeah,
Get the fuck out of here.
it's not.
This
I'm
is
not lying.
stupid. I hate this. I fucking hate everything about this.
Yeah, no,
Murky
this.
Water? Come on.
Yeah,
Come on. You can't be like a dangerous mercenary group and have the fucking name Murky Water.
Yep.
What? What
Yep.
the fuck is that, dude?
I mean,
Like,
they
that doesn't sound intimidating. You sound like a fucking bunch of goobers. Oh, that's
it's
the Murky Water Boys. What are you fucking the modern day Peaky Blinders over here? Like,
it's
fuck
like
out of
black water, but
here.
they're like, we'll call it murky water instead.
I hate this.
But
I am
yes,
crossing my arms with how much I hate this right now.
so
I
yeah,
I don't like this.
so yeah, so the legacy of that one in Payday 2 was, yeah, so mercenary group was there. You were there to basically steal some warheads, some weapons, and stuff like that. And in this one, it's now called Turbid Station because, yeah, of course, murky, turbid, yeah.
What?
Yeah,
I This is giving me a headache.
don't worry about it. So in this one, I think you're supposed to be stealing like satellite stuff. I don't recall. They haven't. I don't remember what they were saying about it, but I think it's satellite stuff. But it's essentially both these maps from Payday 2. Um, what's it called? These two get
Heist?
these two
Assaults?
heists also have the maps modified, so like they're more Payday 3 esque when it comes to like the traversal and stuff like that. So that way, like it incorporates the mechanics of Payday 3 while making them um still the same. Like they're still trying to keep what made these Payday 2 heists great, but making sure that the Payday 3 mechanics work well with them. And that's cool. So we're gonna get those before the end of the month. We're also supposed to get another skill called Transporter, where like the whole point is that you're supposed to be able to effectively move bags around, carry a second bag, and stuff like that. um, More bug fixes and more quality of life stuff. So yeah, like it's getting there. And so the thing for me is that there is, oh yeah, and I can't believe I almost forgot. Um, the they're adding the experience system because the way that was, I think I mentioned before, was that you had to complete challenges to level up your infamy levels.
I
And so
remember
now
you like
doing,
not liking whatever it was before.
yeah, and it's that because you have to complete the challenges. If you don't complete the challenges, you don't get to level up. Doesn't matter.
You don't get nothing if you don't do these challenges.
Exactly.
We're the
But now,
Murky Water Boys. Fucking hate
but
this.
now,
Wait,
but now,
hang on. Go ahead, I'm writing that down. The Murky Water Boys.
but now, essentially, what they do is that when you complete the missions, depending on it's, I think, three specific criteria. What difficulty did you complete them? Did you complete it in stealth? And did you grab everything? And so basically, based on what you've done, based on those criterias, is how much experience you get out of
Mm-hmm.
that the heist. So
Yeah,
like,
I get
yeah,
you.
so if you do it self, yeah, you get more experience. You
Okay.
collected all of the bags that you can, then that's more experience. And so yeah, and that's great because that means like if as that means as you're playing the game and learning the heist, the more you play it, you're actually getting experience instead of just like, oh well, I have to complete this like 10 times on this difficulty to get experience. It's like, no, 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 no. Now it's like you actually get experience from just completing the heist, which was so necessary. um and so yeah, this is all coming out this coming again before the end of this month. At least that's what they've been saying. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
hoping that's the case. I think they might. I don't remember if there were new weapons coming out. There might have been one or two. But that's what I've been mostly just been like what's it called, been expecting. And so the reason I've been playing a lot of Payday 3 is, again, apart from having fun, I've been trying to actually complete a lot of the challenges and get a lot of the weapon levels up to get ready for these heists, especially cook-off, because the whole point of cook-off is that it's a loud heist that you can keep going and making meth constantly. Except in this one, they decided to change it so you can't do it infinitely, but the process of making the meth is a little bit more what's it called? Not complex, but essentially it's like you once you make the meth, you get like a standard amount of value for it. If you let it cook for a little bit longer, making it more pure, it's it has better value.
I just want you to know that as you're like talking about your your infinite meth capability,
Yeah, yeah.
all I see in my head is Always Sunny for fucking Always Sunny for Philadelphia, whatever the fuck the show. Where do. Next
Oh,
time, the
yeah,
gang makes meth infinitely. But
yeah.
oh my god, wait a minute. Yakuza needs to rename the DLC Yakuza Infinite Meth.
Infinite meth.
Oh my god, dude. Yakuza Infinite Meth, how is that not a fucking game? Oh my god. Oh. Okay, you can keep talking about your infinite meth plans now.
So yeah, no, essentially, make you can make pure meth, but if you cook it for too long, it gets bad, and like you overcook it, and then you get um, a lot less reward for it. But that's what the changes have been trying to do. So it's not just make it forever and ever. But we'll see how it pans out because people were kind of a little bit pissed off because like, oh, I want to be able to make like 100 bags of meth and whatnot, you know? So we'll see how that goes.
Gee, Billy, how come your mom lets you have 2 bags of meth? What the fuck is this game? I hate this. Oh my
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for this month.
You've been talking about meth for like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I can't breathe. Oh my god.
All I did was just talk about making meth, and making the best of it.
It's just so nonchalant over here with all his meth making. Oh, oh god, what the fuck?
You can do it at like a meth house too. Like I used to work at the meth house.
I'd assume with all the meth you're making. It'd be weird if you were doing that not at a meth house.
It's like in a house in the middle of nowhere, and there's like apparently like swings in the backyard, and I'm like, wait, there's kids here. Wait a minute, someone.
Oh, those are for you when you sample your product.
Oh, I see.
Oh, do I just name this episode 45 minutes of meth talk?
Whatever you want. I know we have the other contender as well.
Oh my god. I wasn't ready for the Payday 3 meth arc. The writers really caught me off guard this season. I didn't see it coming. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. I can't get over this.
Making meth.
You've literally just been talking about meth for like 45 minutes now. Oh my god. Oh, that guy who's real mad at all the bullshit we do is gonna be real unhappy this episode.
I'm glad.
Oh man. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh god, that was funny.
I'm sad that there is no ultimate white mask that we could just put on and start making meth.
Yeah, that's a big miss. That's a fumble for sure. Oh my god, have you been playing anything else?
Not really. It's just been mostly that.
It's just been mostly all the meth you've been making.
No, I haven't. No, we're about to get the meth map. So once that happens, yes, that's gonna be just me playing meth. Meth man. And all the meth.
Oh, we gotta get on a new topic. Oh, fuck me. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh god, okay, we gotta move on here. Oh Jesus. Oh, holy shit. Okay, next segment, we're gonna talk about stuff that's coming up. Whoa.
What's coming up? Hey, the new meth mission.
God damn it.
You set yourself up for that one so wrongly.
Oh, God. Oh, it's like America in the 80s. The Marvels, that's out. I haven't seen it. I might go see it in theaters. I want to see it in theaters. I'd like to. We'll see if I get around to it. Dave Filoni is, like, big in charge of Star Wars now. He got, like, mega promoted by Disney. So, like, Star Wars is kind of Dave Filoni's thing now. He's, like, what is it? Kevin Feige, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, Kevin Feige.
So Dave Filoni is that for Star Wars, essentially.
Oh,
like
okay.
that's because Ahsoka was fucking super good, and it was gonna be like apparently Ahsoka was like gonna be his like last thing, kind of maybe sorta. He'll do that and then kind of step down a bit, and they were like, no, you're in charge now. So, yeah, more cool Star Wars, because Dave Filoni gave us the amazing Clone Wars animated and all the cool shit off that, and honestly has continuously given us really cool Star Wars. So, bravo, Mr. Filoni. Well deserved. Well deserved.
Well deserved.
And while I'm talking about, like, Star Wars games, I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima, right? And you know how, like, Westerns are clearly inspired by samurai films?
Yeah.
So I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima, and it's really fucking fun. Every second of the game is super great. Fucking...
Uh-huh.
Hang on, my sibling just messaged me, and they're insane. I don't know who those words...
Tell them about the meth. Tell them we've been talking about meth.
What's that? I can't. Anyway, so I had an idea, and I was like, you know what I want as a Star Wars game? I want take like the way Ghost of Tsushima plays, like structurally, and just do that. And the vibe what I'm thinking here is like take Mando season 1 specifically, where it is just oozing Western kind of nomad vibes, right? Mm-hmm. Just big wolf and cub shit. Just do that, You do 3 planets instead of 3 regions, and the planets can be fairly big size to run around in the different biomes. You get your like side missions that are like mini tales and shit that just kind of fill out the world. You get your tales, which are like the minor stories that weave into the bigger narrative and like introduce you to the cast and stuff. And then you get your overarching MSQ that like my sibling just typed, "This is how I get my pop culture news now, by walking by the door. Thank you." Dave Baloney is in control of Star Wars, and Kevin Bacon is helping. You know what? I would love for Kevin Bacon to be in Star Wars. Kevin Bacon is a phenomenal actor.
Yeah,
Anyway, I want a Mando game where you like just give me like take Oddworld, Stranger's Wrath, and Ghost of Tsushima, and just do that, but Star Wars. Just literally give me that Western samurai the things that like inspired that, and just run around in the Star Wars stuff, doing my little bounty hunter stuff. Basically, I just want Star Wars bounty hunter, but modernized, and I'm never gonna get it. Okay. Yeah. Wow. This has been quite the episode so far.
It has been. It has been quite an episode.
And I think we're coming up to the end of it, actually.
Already? I thought we were gonna keep talking about.
No, we're done. We're done. The meth has already been shipped out. We've already been paid.
We can still make more, don't you know?
Infinite meth. Oh my god. Yeah, that was pretty good. Oh boy. So with that, what's on your wish list?
Oh, what's on my wish list? Let's see. Did I add it? Oh no, I'm pretty sure I added something new. Like I'm like confident. Hold on, let me see. I swear I added something new. Oh, we were talking about that one. Oh, I guess it was just the Metal Gear Solid 3, just so that way I can see if it gets any better or not. But yeah, no, I guess I hadn't really added anything new. I mean, the only thing if I were to add something new, just because it got announced recently, was just the Infinite Wealth game.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling up now. Oh, okay. So, I'm gonna put this out there. Rotwood.
Yes, you told me about.
Did I mention this one as a thing before?
Yeah, you did. I
did it? Okay, Rotwood, but I can never remember which ones I've done. I really should start writing it down. Alright, so I already did Rotwood. Can't do that then. Can't be.
You told me about Thaumaturge as well.
Yeah, Thaumaturge looks crazy.
You told me about Vanisher's Ghost of Eden.
I'm looking forward to that. That game looks really fun. Maybe I haven't added anything either.
Wow.
Actually, no. Beautiful Light. Have you heard of Beautiful Light?
No, I have not.
So this is some kind of extraction game being made by Deep Worlds SA. It's their debut game. They are self-publishing as well. Beautiful Light is a PvP. It's an extraction game, guys. Tactical first-person extraction shooter. 6 squads of 3 operators are tasked with entering, securing, and extracting an artifact in a hostile, horrific environment. Face other operators and player-controlled anomalies, but beware, mistakes can risk your life and gear. I want you to just watch the trailer for this thing.
I am.
Yeah, just... It's like it's bizarre. It's weird. It's like doing things that like I don't expect an extraction game to do, just visually and aesthetically. It's got like a really fucking neat vibe going on. It's kind of giving me some Death Stranding vibes, honestly.
I was about to say, this feels like this would take place in Death Stranding. Like,
and hey, you know what I like? Extraction games. You know what else I like? Weirdo fringe sci-fi that's also clearly horror. You know what Death Stranding is? Exactly that, except it's not an extraction game. So I'm keeping an eye on this. This could potentially be really up my alley. Yeah, so it came across. I forget how I even found this. It just got like shoved in my face one day, I think, via the YouTube algorithm, and I was like, "What is this?" And I clicked it. No, nothing about it. Wasn't like sold by the name. And then as the trailer goes, I was just like, "Yo, this is weird. I like this." And you know me, I love extraction games.
Yeah.
Still, oh. Real quick, a little bit of news. The Last of Us Part 2 is getting that PS5 remaster in January. I will I here's the thing. This one, like, visually probably won't look too different, but this is actually coming with like a fair amount of new content, including a roguelike mode. Did you know about that?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I would love for nothing more than it to be co-op. Available is for that, because my friend Lizzie loves The Last of Us, and I would love to play co-op, like, just fight off hordes and shit. Still hoping at some point something happens with that standalone Last of Us multiplayer, whatever that was going to be. My money is still on an extraction game in The Last of Us with that game's engine and combat and looting system, and I would play the ever-living fuck out of that. But yeah, Beautiful Light, I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Beyond the initial trailer and shit, there hasn't pretty much been anything ever. There's the announcement trailer, and that's more or less it. But that's what's on my wish list.
Yeah.
Alright. That's a podcast, folks. Thanks for listening. As always, this is your Happy Thanksgiving podcast. Have a good turkey day and all that. Christopher Columbus was a piece of shit. And, yeah, you can follow us on all the socials. I'm on the Blue Sky and the stuffs and the threads and the Instagrams, and X is dying as it should. And, you know, we'll be back next month for the big holiday woo-ha special.
Yeah, the Game Awards special.
The Game Awards. The awards of the games, where they will announce whatever the sequel to Monster Hunter World is called. Right, Capcom?
We'll see. We'll see.
I can't wait for Baldur's Gate 3 to win every award.
God, I hope so.
It probably is going to win most of them. I'd like Alan Wake 2 to get some stuff, and I would really like Dredge to get its moment in the sun.
I think it will.
If Dredge can win an award and Alan Wake 2 can win an award, I'll be happy.
Just one of each.
Yeah. And I think that's going to be it for us. This has been Only in Early Access, a podcast that comes out once a month. As always, I'm Stella, the one that couldn't stop laughing. They're Vaughn, the one that couldn't stop cooking meth, and that's the show. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next month. Goodbye. Da-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.